To me, movie stardom is respect of profession, respect of other people. People are drawn to people, stars, when we see that it goes beyond just them being good in a role or looking great on a carpet. For me, whenever I'm working with people, the first thing that I appreciate is how they talk to other people, and if they are respectful of the set, of their castmates, of the crew. That is a star to me. That is why they shine, and it's because there is no difference. It's always a joy when you meet one, because you're like, oh, the hype is true and the hype is real, because you are real and you are true. I've always loved having a voice, and I think I've always loved finding the voice in characters that I play.
You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down.
I remember a few years ago, everybody kept on asking me why I keep on playing such pissed off, annoyed women that have to have their way and you know, change the storyline so that she comes out on top. I didn't realize that I was choosing those roles.
Through hell and high water, I will follow you.
I think I love someone standing up to a problem, and especially a woman standing up to a problem. And it doesn't mean it always ends out great for them in the end. You know, most of the characters that I play end up being accidental villains, but I've always defended them and believed in them from the beginning. When I was growing up, I was always so alarmed about the fact that we would so easily build up all of these stars and starlets, and they would go on red carpets and we'd appreciate their glamour moments, and then the public would kind of relish, and you know, the gossip sites would kind of relish in when they saw them looking normal and looking hungover, or walking their dog down the street, or looking after their kid, and just this weirdness of everybody loving that they looked a bit crap that day. I hated how it was almost your fault that you looked like that, and I think when I started out, I wanted to be in control of that. I get people to see me, not someone's trying to dupe me or trick me, or she looks like that at, you know, 10 a.m. after she partied at the BAFTAs, which happened last week. And I think part of me being online and part of me trying to be as normal as I can be when I am and not on carpets is to kind of have control over that. There's no misunderstanding of what I look like in those settings. And I think actually it's quite freeing. I've continued to grow with every single character that I play and I defend. And with that, you know, it's meant that I've now had more and more of a voice personally to other people as well, and to my social media, which I'm never afraid of going to when I need to set things straight.
There are thousands of meetings. I'll find another one.
And with every role, I think I'm probably learning a bit more about myself. The further and further I go, it's just meaning that I'm more and more secure and more confident in what it is that I am and who it is that I want to be. But it's ever changing. Hello, I'm Florence Pugh, and these are my ultimate faves on my camera roll that bring me complete joy. Let's start with this one. This is my baby Billy. And that's her yawning. My dog is like half human, half dog. If I'm sat at a dinner table, she wants to sit on the chair next to me, or she wants to sit on my lap. She thinks she's a lot smaller than she actually is. Do you want it back? And she's really heavy. She's a staffy mix, and she's like pure muscle. And when she jumps up or sits on any lap, it's like, oh my God, takes the breath out of you. And so this was a dinner, we were having a dinner party at my friend's house, my friend's Hebe's house, and she was whining because I was sat at the table, and I told her no, and then when I was finished my meal, she definitely jumped on top of my lap. She is fully my baby. And then this one is my granny Pat and me on the Wonder red carpet. My Granzilla started going to red carpet premieres on the red carpet and posing ever since Venice. It makes her so happy and so excited. And it's so strange because when you step out into those moments, everybody is so shouty. And every time she's gone out, I've been so scared that someone's gonna be rude or bark at her or shout in the wrong way. And actually every time she goes out, everybody has the utmost respect for her. And they're like, Granny Pat, Granny, put over here. And she just twirls and dances and curtsies. And I mean, look how happy she is. She's like beaming. And then my next one is this one. Pier Paolo received the Fashion Designer of the Year award at the British Fashion Awards. He, for some strange, amazing reason, asked me if I would present the award to him. And I'd never been invited to the Fashion Awards before. And so we found it quite hilarious that the first time I went, I was giving like the award of the night to, oh, it's gone out. The award of the night to him. So this is us laughing and kind of couldn't quite believe what was going on in the back room when he had won his award. So that's the award there. And he designed that dress for me. It was an amazing night with a new friend. Oh, this was quite funny. Okay, so this is my best friend, Livy. And we were skiing and I got her a mouse helmet cover. And we came down the mountain after a few like apres. We'd had a few Aperols. And she found this cheese shop and opened it and had no idea why we were laughing so hard because she was dressed as a mouse eating cheese. And it shouldn't be that satisfying, but it really is. She's just eating a chunk of cheese, wearing a mouse hat, and it's ridiculous. I've always been waiting for my older sister to have babies ever since I was tiny. Like, I've been waiting for the day that she was have babies. And last year she had a baby. And every now and then when I was working away, she'd just send me quick snapshots of what was going on in her life. And this one was really beautiful. She sat with little baby feet inside her feet. And it makes me really happy. And she's so itty and chunky. And those are my picks.